guys, welcome to a showcase for Farming Simulator 2013. This is going to be a pretty quick showcase showcasing a map mod that I was recommended. I'll give a shout out to Icer the Blue Lion who sent me this map. We'll just jump right in and I'll just pick an empty slot here and go down through my map. It's called The Great States. Apparently it's from fsmodding.com. Let's see, bring your best equipment. I kind of went into the map just really quickly just to kind of make sure that it, worked and didn't explode or anything like that. And apparently there is a hidden sell point, so maybe we will see if we can find that this episode. All right. Okay, so this is, I guess, the main farm. Wow, this is really flat. Let's see. Your best. Okay. Well, there is obviously no shortage of fields. Looks like there's at least 63 fields. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, we've got. I guess we've got several different points around here. Timescale's 5. Okay. Let's just keep it on that. And let's see, this is the main farm. Okay, I see some equipment over here. Looks like we start off with a decent seeder, a decent cultivator. What are those? The K420 tractors. There's a farm shop there. Fertilizer, plow. And some, let's see, a decent combine. 7545 and another K420. And a tipper. Alright, so let's jump into this guy. And I'm just going to kind of drive around here. Let's see if maybe we can find the hidden sell point. Yeah, so very flat, very open, no trees. The first thing that kind of comes to mind is no trees. Those of you who watch my videos, you'll probably know that I definitely like a lot of foliage and trees, and I really like my maps to look realistic. So far, this doesn't really strike me as being super realistic, but we will continue on, hopefully finding the hidden sell point. This looks like the sheep farming area. This is kind of laid out like Hegenstedt, I think. Well, at least this is. Alright, let's continue on. And the road texture is kind of generic. It's not terrible. I've seen way, way, way worse. Okay, so we have we have a huge. Yeah, this is laid out like Hegenstedt, because there's the mill, there's the sheep farm, there's the train station. Then you've got, I think, like field number 1. I bet you anything there's going to be a port up over here. No, drive fast. No, don't slow down. What are you slowing down for? You should be going like 90 miles an hour right now. Ooh, is the hidden sell point in here? Hidden sell point. Nope, I guess not. Yeah, see, like right through here is where the little. There would be a bridge right there on Hegenstedt, and there'd be a. Of course, there's like a mountain. So, he's definitely changed something, or mod authors changed something, obviously, quite drastically. Um, I mean, you've got some nice big open fields. There's definitely going to be people out there who love these kind of maps. I know Thomas is a huge fan of like Central Kansas and Central Kansas Remake, so this might be something right up his alley. Me, not so much. I kind of like a lot more realism than just absolute. I mean, you can see how perfectly flat this thing is. Um, in the real world, yeah. See, here's the port here, just like it would be on Hegenstedt. And yeah, this farm station over here. So the map's kind of like a very loose iteration, maybe of Hegenstedt. I want to find the hidden cell point. I'm not going to lose any sleep, if I don't find it. But yeah, I mean, we need some trees, we need some bushes. I think there's way too many fields. Again, this might be something that would appeal to some people more than others, or less to some. Um, if you're worried about collision detection, you can do what a lot of mod makers do, and that is to make the trees kind of like invisible. Not really. They're not really invisible, but they're kind of invisible. They're visible, but you can drive through them. There. I guess that would be like collisions off. Like I like maps that are like the OGF maps, whether it's OGF v3 or OGF Bayern or OGF USA, which is what Thomas Sweden and I play on at the moment. I think there's even an OGF Australia, which I have not tried, but I hear that that's really good as well. Yeah, see, here's the biogas plant. There's the mill, or I'm sorry, the inn over there. So yeah, pretty much in this map, everything's kind of laid out very, very much like it would be in... Is this supposed to be a hidden cell point? I don't think it's... I don't know if that would be the hidden cell point. Looks like there was even a cell point over at the biogas place. Doesn't appear to really be anything over here. Let's go kind of... Oh, is that the milk place there, I bet? I'm guessing that's going to be milk. We'll kind of head over in that direction, going up the road there. Yep, that's the milk, the dairy farm. As fast as you are, you need to be faster. So, the other thing, if I were to make any suggestions on how to improve this map, definitely adding foliage. I think consolidating a lot of the fields, making them look a little bit more natural. Turning collisions off on certain things, mainly foliage and trees. The next thing I would probably do is try to do a pretty big sweeping pass on the terrain, just to make it look not perfectly flat, because this doesn't happen in the real world. Even in areas that are quote flat, you do have variations in terrain, and I think that'll not only make the map look a lot nicer, um, but it's going to seem a lot more. It's going to add a lot more realism and even give the map a lot more depth. It's kind of like it's so flat right now. It's like, how far is it really over to the other side of the map? Um, obviously it doesn't take a long time to get there, but um, I want. Oh, maybe this is the hidden sell point because I don't see anything. Beep, beep, beep. So maybe behind here. You found the hidden sell point. Oh no! Yay! All right, I get a prize. I don't know what's special about the hidden sell point, only that it's there. Looks like there's a fuel station. There's the chickens. This is kind of like where the farm would be in Hegenstedt. And again, we'll be going back up the hill here. So the map is fairly well done. I don't really see any major problems with it as far as actual playability. It just feels like a point .5 version or something. It feels incomplete. So I'd like to see them possibly do another pass on this farm again, kind of making the terrain seem more realistic and less, generic, I guess, because like we've got this level here, we've got this interim level, which doesn't feel very natural, and then we've got these big huge cliffs, which are okay, but I think they could do a bit more to kind of naturalize them. The position of the farms and things like that definitely feel like this is kind of a rehash of Hegenstedt, which I've seen a lot of in the past. And frankly, in many cases, they're kind of boring to me. OGF version 3 being probably one of the few exceptions because it's so well done. They've made so many initial changes that when I go onto that map, it does not feel at all like Hegenstedt to me, even though it kind of feels like Hegenstedt. And I'm not saying this feels like Hegenstedt because it obviously doesn't, but just the position of the buildings, not necessarily like the farm like here, but it almost kind of feels like Hegenstedt is kind of like had a love child with Central Kansas or something, just because of the flatness. And again, I mean, that's not something that everybody's going to like. It's not going to be, some people are going to be like, "Oh my God, this is like the awesomest map." So I don't want my criticism to be taken the wrong way. I hopefully it can be used constructively, and like I said, if this were me, I would definitely add some more. Three things really. Add more to the well, maybe four. Add more surface variation to the terrain to make it more natural. Add tons of trees and bushes and things like that to make them natural. And if you so desire, make them so that you don't crash into them. If the authors would like. The next thing I would do would be to move the positions of some of the buildings around, so that it doesn't scream Hegenstedt, mod to me. And probably the fourth thing would be to consolidate a lot of the fields. Big fields are really good. That's not a bad thing. But when you have 63 of them, I think it was. Yeah, there's 63. I don't see a 64 anywhere. But 63, that's a ton of fields. And I don't really think that that's needed unless, you're doing like 16-player multiplays, which doesn't really happen, all that often. So yeah, if you want the map, I believe it's on LS20. My screen just went blank on my other PC. It's on LS 2013. I will do my best to provide a link. Excuse me, a link in. I was drinking coffee and now I'm like burping it up. Okay. Yeah, I'll do my best to put the link in to the video description so you guys can download it if you want to give it a try. Again, what is it called again? The Great States. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Brad M73. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. We'll see you back for more Farming Sim. Bye for now, guys.